So my name is Nekeman. I come from the Netherlands originally, and I live in Costa Rica. And I'm here, to be honest, I was kind of asked to be here to assess whether the DAO Incubator was a suitable model for my business coach, who is looking into changing his organization here and there. But it turns out that I'm actually here to really listen to what the locals had to say, work on my own projects for the Osa Peninsula, which is a bioregional financing facility and a community hub that is held by I don't know how many locals living there, and create relationships and connections. To be really honest, the incubator was quite a journey for me. I arrived here with a lot of stories already of like how to interact with the type of people that attend and how to weave that with a local reality. And that was already the question that I came in with, and then throughout the incubator more and more questions arose around, okay, yeah, like we're in this beautiful place, and how can we actually make this incubator in such a way like that it has an impact, a positive impact on the local community and the place that we're visiting. Within that, I got to work on my own projects for the Osa Peninsula. I got to learn a lot about tokenomics. I got to learn a lot about organizational structures, and realize that ultimately all these things, they just come down to a simple human-to-human relationship, and how can we organize with each other. I think Tzununa is an incredible place. It holds an incredible story. It holds an incredible culture that is still alive, and that is really worth preserving and enriching and funding in that way, to keep that culture of giving, of respect first, relationship first, knowledge about how to grow maize in a climate like this, all these things that bind communities together alive. At the same time, I also have seen so many disturbing things to my eyes, you know, like the roads are full with trash. There is, I think, like 50 meters from here is a huge garbage belt, and that garbage ain't going anywhere except for locals that are trying to find some things in there that are worthy even selling or cooking with or whatever, you know. There's a lot of malnourished street dogs. There are a lot of like tensions here beyond the traumas that people are already carrying because of the colonial history. I think one thing that already came out of it is that some of the people who felt the same tension like me over these last couple of weeks of like, how do we create a program that actually contributes to place, has resulted in a trash cleanup. And that's a very small thing, and it's just a one-day thing, you know, because the trash is there tomorrow again. But I think this is kind of like the first steps of like, you know, what we say in Costa Rica is sigue adelante, sigue, you know, like first steps forward. So what this incubator for me also has demonstrated is like, without us knowing, we function in decentralized ways. And I knew this already from my work in the Osa Peninsula, because we've been demonstrating this for the last 5 years of how to create like healthy, decentralized systems that work in coherence. I think there's a lot of value that came out of this incubator. A lot of also like social value, relationships. And for me at least, I've built incredible relationships with Kinship Earth, with the planetary party that we're gonna be like linking with in Costa Rica in order to promote more events that actually weave communities together, that create that impact that parties actually can have when it's done in a particular way. Also just a relationship with this place, with this lake, you know. For me, I'm very, very connected to whatever non-human thing is around us, and there are some deep teachings here for everyone, and it's up to everyone to receive those, but the teachings are here.